Kent State won the toss, and they want the football. That's one of the best return men in the country. Darius Clark deep to return, and I would be shocked if he gets an opportunity to do so tonight on the short kick. But it's going to be great field position for Kent State. Finley returns, but 5 of his top weapons from offense last year are gone. So a lot of new faces he's throwing the football to. That is caught. Almost intercepted. Marcel Williams with his 26th grab of the year. And a nice rapport with Ben Finley as this season has gone on. 1st and 10 at the 49. Finley again throwing over the top. One broken tackle and dragged down at the 46. Connor Travack, another guy who's been heavily involved in the offense recently. That's his 15th grab of the season. 11 of his 14 catches coming over the last 5 games. Has another one right there. 2nd and 4. Handoff to Gant. Gets through the hole. A stiff arm and he dives ahead past the 35-yard line. Back in rushing attempts and yards. Remember, entered the night just 150 shy of 1,000. Here's Gant again, dragged from behind and carrying a defender all the way to the 20-yard line for a pickup of 13. Rollison on the stop. 2nd and 9 for Ben Finley, and plenty of time. Now the pocket closing. Finley showing a little athleticism, takes off and dives ahead, close to a 1st down. They're going to mark him a yard shy at the 11-yard line. Good snap and hold. Kick is up, and it is good to put Akron on the board first with 8:43 to play in the first quarter. Akron rushes just 3. Little out route to Shields connecting, and they've got a 1st down to convert on the 3rd and 4. Wayne Harris on the catch. He leads them, and Jordan Newman is the back this time on 2nd and 7. Play action. DeShields rolling out, looking for an option. Throwing back across his body. It's a nice throw, and it's Mulder again on the grab out of bounds.
Excellent job by Mulder, just tracking where the quarterback is going. He stops in the middle of the field and just keeps jogging to the right so the quarterback can see him.
Whatever it takes. Sets up 2nd and 13. DeShields steps up his head, and he's dropped. Ronald Hall, his 1st sack of the season. DeShields, plenty of time, just a 3-man rush, and hard. He got his man across midfield. Another bright spot here for Kent State. Handoff up the middle to Garcia, breaks one, runs through the chest of another down to the 3-yard line. Gavin Garcia hunting his 2nd touchdown of the season.
The nickel came down to try to make a play. He got run over.
Garcia again, trying to find a way through the hole and backs his way into the end zone. Touchdown! What a turn of events after another Akron defensive stop. They give it back. Kent State in 2 plays makes them pay.
The Garcia on this play, he's stopped at the 5-yard line. There are 4 or 5 defenders there trying to stop him, but he keeps those legs moving, pushes the whole pile to the house.
And what a boost this would be. Already 3 wins, and he's doing a lot of positive things for a program with 1 over the last 2 years. This is returned to the 30, and fighting to the 32 is Brandon Hill. Gant is the running back. This is a young wide receiver group, but very talented. Finley rolling out, directing traffic, and he got his man. It's Marcel Williams. 1st and 10. Finley dropped the football. Scoops it up, fortunately for Akron. Back-to-back wins for Akron in the matchup. DeShields throwing, 1st play, broken tackle outside. Wayne Harris spinning around to the 26. And a good start for Kent State to get out of their own. It's a young receiving core for Kent State as well. Lost their top 2 playmakers from a season ago. Throwing out wide, caught by Martin this time. He reaches ahead and likely going to have a 1st down on back-to-back plays. Last year it was Krishan McCray who transferred to Michigan State. Luke Floria. Back-to-back wins for Akron, trying to make it 3 straight. It'd be the most wins under Joe Moorhead as head coach. They go outside to Marcel Williams to pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23. Handoff up the middle. This is Patrick again. Tackled at the 29-yard line. 2nd and 3. Handoff, Patrick again. Now they're going to throw it. Finley throws a strike to the 40-yard line, caught by Williams again, who has been all over the place. They move the chain. Williams, 4 catches, 42 yards already. Finley going to air it out downfield, and it's Williams again to the 25, spinning back across field, and falls down at the 18-yard line.
Safety, where he's been out of position. He runs up, and then the ball gets behind him. I'm not sure what he's seeing. Could be a good recipe of success here for Akron.
3 underclassmen receivers in the trip set. This is Gant, who dives forward and into the end zone for the touchdown, his 6th of the year.
The stretch of the formation, they've got the numbers that they want on the inside, so it makes it easy to hand the football off to Gant because they split out those wide receivers to the bottom.
6:30 to play in the first half, what feels like a pretty quickly moving first half to this point. DeShields throwing outside. That's a long throw, and it's incomplete. They'd love to finish the half with another one of those and take a 2-score lead. Fake handoff from Finley, tipped up in the air, dangerous, and it's still caught. Williams can't be stopped tonight, and he's finally tackled across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. DeShields, clean pocket, deep man, open, here it is, down the sideline, Duralist Clark is gone.
He just kind of got flat-footed at that point of the double move, but that was a juke out if you've ever seen one. And Duralist continues to be a big play machine for this team on the special team side.
3rd and 14. Handoff to Gant, who shoots through the hole. Gant to the 35-yard line. They've got a first down all the way to the 38, a gain of 17.
It's a pass blocking to counteract some of these sacks.
3rd and 22. Pressure coming off the edge, picked up, throwing over the middle, and got his man down to the 49-yard line. That is right at the marker to Kyan Mason. Akron has just 1 timeout, 40 seconds to play in the first half. Finley taking a shot down the sideline. It is caught. There was a lot of room over there for Israel Polk.
The guy's open on this, but watch 5 towards the top of the screen. Nice job of just settling down, finding space right before.
They've got to get some of this yardage back. Finley all day to throw, goes underneath to Gant, who's hit at the 32 and fights forward to the 30.
An out route to him, breaking out towards the sideline could make sense.
Pressure coming, Finley going end zone for Williams. Coming at the goal, spins, touchdown, Marcel Williams.
Sometimes in these rivalry games, the emotion gets the best of you. You get ththose late penalties, those late hits. We haven't seen a whole lot of the emotional stuff after play, which I think is positive.
Hills fields it from the 10-yard line, makes a couple miss. Here goes Hills, down the sideline, tripped up at the 50-yard line. Brandon Hills with a big return, his longest of the season. Sets them up at midfield, 1st and 10 to start the second half. Quick throw outright. Williams right on cue, has another 5 yards to add to his total, now up to 160 for Marcel Williams. Finley throwing again toward the sideline. Guess who? 11 more eaten up by Marcel Williams. 2nd and 4. DeShields gonna throw. Has time, thrown off his back foot, and it's caught. Great grab by Deshaun Martin.
Watch 13. He's in the middle of the field, just carrying the guy. I'm not sure why he didn't go faster to try to get there to close the gap. Kent State needs to commit to running the football a bit more.
Duralist Clark in motion. Wolford was in the backfield. They're setting up a tunnel screen, and they've got another first down. Their 7th of the night. They came in last in the FBS in first down. That's just 1 touch tonight. In motion on 3rd and 10. They do get it out to him as they swing it out wide. He's got a blocker. Here goes Wolford, and he's going to score. Right on cue, Kyle Wolford with another big play.
Make plays. They haven't really featured him a whole lot today in the deep passing game, but they call his number this time after going in motion, which means it becomes a foot race.
3rd and 8. Finley steps up, throwing, long ball that is intercepted. He threw it right to Terrell Miller, who takes it back inside the 15, and a big play for the Kent State defense.
In the red zone, they keep it on the ground with him. That means the running lanes defensively for the Zips have got to be under control and straight.
DeShields throwing inside, touchdown! Tarek Mulder! 2nd and 10. Good protection for Finley, throwing and hits his target this time. Here goes Lee! And tripped up, but a big play. They're going to say he was out of bounds at the 48-yard line. 2nd and 4. DeShields throwing, pressure coming off his back foot. What a throw by DeShields to the sideline. 1st and 10 at the 30. Garcia the back. DeShields on the keeper. He's got 3 yards on 1st down. Justin Anderson
Trying to play some football and earn their rights at the next level.
2nd and 7. DeShields taking a big shot. He's got a wide open man. Deshaun Martin. Kent State has broken it open in the 2nd half. Led a team as the interim to start the year before they removed the interim tag just a couple weeks ago of a program that won just 1 game in the last 2 years. Finley throws a strike to the 40-yard line. So you're fighting an uphill battle for a program that's clawing.
So much of this is about belief. So much about being in these games, winning close games is about belief. And so you got a team that hasn't had that success. Installing a new belief really takes time. So really forcing the football to Marcel Williams. He's number 2. He'll be towards the bottom of the screen there. They got to get him the football.
Just 4 for 12 on 3rd down. They get it to Williams, who is knocked down.
There's still enough time to run the football here if you're Akron. You can't abandon it.
Finley just 3 for his last 10 and looking for Williams, who caught it. What a catch by Marcel Williams.
Ball here this 2nd half, but the guy who's been playing lights out is Williams. He gets his 2nd touchdown catch of the day.
Get comfortable in the last month of the season with some of these young playmakers at receiver. Little pooch kick, and it's recovered, and it's Williams! Oh my goodness!
I've seen some coaches get aggressive in some of these moments. Go for Williams again, give him a shot.
Finley looking downfield, it's not Williams, but he's got his man, Louis again, inside the 25. Look at this from Akron. 1st and 10 at the 13, handoff, Kent! Here goes Dan inside the 5, he's dropped at the 2-yard line by Rollison. This one splits the uprights, and how about this?
To a young quarterback in a stressful situation.
DeShields on the keeper, bounces it outside, he lost the football! They're gonna say he was down. They blew it dead, and Akron had
the wall of upending DeShields, but look at that football. That football was moving at the collision. That is a fumble.
Everybody in the stadium knows this is Akron football. Even the Kent State defense is on the field right now, huddling. Thrown for 300, Gantz rushed for 100, and Williams is over 200 receiving. All day for Finley, throws across the middle, and to the 29-yard line goes Kravac.
Middle of the field.
2:30 left in the game. Finley looking sideline and hits his man. Israel Polk with a big catch inside the 15. Does not have any timeouts. It is do or die on this possession. And they'll need the 2-point conversion if they can get in the end zone. And they do! Israel Polk hangs on. Flags come out, but it's a touchdown for Akron. Number available.
Yeah, this game and the 1st half of the next game as well, if it is targeting. A lot on the line here for both of these teams down the stretch. I mean, I said this earlier, Chucky, I don't know about you, but I'm having a great time with this one.
Seen a lot of
After
them.
review, the foul for targeting is confirmed. Number 21 for Kent State is disqualified from further action in the game. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Touchdown is good.
Ben Finley's ability to be able to run the football out of this formation.
Finley, hand to Patrick. They flip it. They throw it. He's got it. Down at 35.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
Options on the field, Darius Wolford and Darius Clark. We've seen them both make those happen as DeShields fumbles the snap, and there's a pile on the field. It looks like Kent State retained possession.
Oh my goodness. DeShields is so lucky that he was able to get this. That ball was way outside to the right. Understand how to drive this football down the field.
Marcel Williams is not on the field for Akron. Finley throwing over the middle, got it to the 45-yard line. Polk is spun around and dropped there. The clock stops for just a moment.
On the 30-yard line makes a ton of sense.
Finley, a lot of pressure. It's incomplete. He had to get it out quickly. Louis couldn't haul it in. And now 4th down with 6 seconds left. Finley drops back. Only one receiver downfield. He's just going to throw this out of bounds, and they are going to take it to overtime. A thought that was almost inconceivable just 30 minutes ago.
Orange feeding Williams the football on their side.
It's a pass. DeShields on play action, looking end zone, wide open man, and on the first play of overtime, it's a touchdown. Ardell Banks hauls it in. Kent State back on top.
Back into the game. Fake the football handoff to him, and then look at the 2 levels that DeShields have. They simplified these routes on the outside where he's got 2 options. He can hit Banks or Mulder there, the tight end. Both guys at different levels in position.
It's got to be the angle and kind of the depth perception looking at that foot.
Hey, looks like they're playing him one-on-one.
Finley kind of using him as a decoy going corner. It is incomplete. He was looking in the direction of Brandon Hills, his name, since he threw it to Finley on the 2-point conversion. Finley, last chance, throwing short, incomplete! Unbelievable! Kent State wins it! The wagon wheel is headed back to Kent, Ohio.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you